I welcome all today the People's Republic of Kerry and Tralee and Ireland. We are here today to perform a peaceful protest outside Ballymullen Barracks. It's ironic today, the history of this barracks. It was founded in 1810. This barracks was used in 1922 on February when the Irish Republican Army took it over. Then in August the same year, the Free State Army took it over, and then here is iconic, the 9 people in Ballycd Wood that were blown open and trap mine were housed in here, and one fella escaped here from by the name of Stephen Fuller. And in my opinion, the Civil War in Ireland started in Burtsfield, in Barracks Wood, in Knocknagasha. So it's a bit ironic that it's a Knocknagasha woman that has organised this peaceful protest today. Look, we in Ireland cannot sign up to this EU migration pact. We can get out of this by the 7th of July due to our signing of the Lisbon Treaty. Look, if this goes ahead in our town, this will be detrimental, in my opinion, for the people of Tralee and the people of Kerry. Look, you know, they're saying now yesterday, Sinn Féin Paddy came out yesterday and said that, you know, Roger O'Gorman now has come out and said that they're not using this as an asylum centre for undocumented males that are coming into the country. This, in my opinion, we need to close the borders. We're here today, we're ordinary Irish Kerry people. We're not racist, we're neither far left, we're neither far right, we're straight talkers. We're here to protect our families, our culture, and our communities. If this goes ahead, in my opinion, people will not be able to walk the streets of Tralee. You know, the way families come in and go shopping in the town on a Saturday, they'll be afraid to bring their daughters and boys into town because it won't be safe. Like, we don't, you know, I did my bit for the Ukrainians when they came to the Earl of Desmond. We're compassionate people, you know, but these undocumented Nigerian men and Albanian men that they want to bust down and probably in the middle of the night into Ballymullen Barracks, in my opinion, we know nothing about these people. They shouldn't be allowed into our country. You know, in my opinion, these men have raped women and tortured children throughout the world. We're first and foremost a Catholic Christian country, and we need to look after our own. Look there's over in excess of 14,600 Irish homeless who have to buy their own things when they're, you know, homeless in Dublin. And here we are, we're given, you know, free money, free accommodation, you know, free electricity bills. Irish people are not being allowed to rent homes because the government are making it so lucrative for landlords, you know, with the schemes that they'll pay them the money and, you know, big extortion money for rent. I mean, you know, some of these people have come from war-torn countries and brought big Volvo cars and Mercedes Jeeps into this country, and their dogs and their pets. And here we are, and we've, you know, that's, in my opinion, this Ballymullen Barracks, Kerry University Hospital need to extend their hospital, and they were going to buy the lands here. My belief is this from the HSE, that they were going to buy this land here behind me in Ballymullen Barracks to extend the services of our fantastic Kerry University Hospital. But no, what have they done instead? You know, Simon Harris and his cobbled together Irish government choose not to look after our own sick people here in Kerry and start housing undocumented, unvetted men into this barracks behind me. Look, we need to start looking after our own. Under a week now from polling day in the local elections, right? I'm asking everyone in the county now of Kerry and Ireland to get out and vote independence. Politics starts at local level. Unless we drain the swamp and get rid of all these Sinn Féin, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gaels, the Green Party, the Healy-Rae cartel dynasty, the people before profits, the Social Democrats, the Labours, they've destroyed, in my opinion, this country. And 10 metres across the road from the wall here, Michael Healy-Ray bought the old pub Nancy Miles, and he's housing Ukrainians and foreign nationals in that house. And even, in my opinion, tried to apply for more planning permission to extend it, put on board, but all rejected it. Look, guys, you know, today I'm here, and you know, it's actually very embarrassing now for the future budding local candidates who, in my opinion, and the politicians, and Minister Norma Foley, and Pat Daly, in my opinion, it's a disgrace that none of our elected councillors came here today to support this peaceful protest. None of the only ones that I see that have come here is Jacob Sweeney, an independent who's running in Tralee LEA and for the Nationalist Party, and Mary Fitzgibbons. She's running as an independent for Ireland South. And Finbar Cronin drove all the way from Newmarket in County Cork. He's running as an independent. These are the people that care about your country. Right, where are the other politicians? You know, I'm very disappointed that Norma Foley would turn her back and stab our own native people who voted her into power to not appear today and face the people. You know, I mean, there's an agenda going on here. In my opinion, they're all being right. You know, there's a company in Abbeydorney, you know, OFM Limited, that have got the contract for fitting out Atlas House in Killarney, Atlas House in Tralee, the Johnston Marina, and you know, in my opinion, all these government contracts now need to be scrutinised. You know, we need to get rid of this rot of, you know, political influencing, you know, in my opinion, giving people contracts throughout Kerry County Council. I mean, there's people in this county that are fantastic, you know, have fantastic diggers and bulldozers and everything to do work, but they're not getting a chance to tender, because certain people have Kerry County Council sewn up. So look, I've said before, and I've said this for the last 9 weeks, if you vote me, Michelle Keane, into the Castle-Island electoral area, I will bring all your legitimate complaints to the relevant authorities, and I'll fight your cause with every ounce of fibre in my body, because, you know, my record over the last number of 9 weeks speaks for that itself. But look, give me the opportunity to elect me to Kerry County Council, give me the opportunity for the people of Tralee to elect Jacob Sweeney, and give people the opportunity of Tralee and Ireland South to elect Mary Fitzgibbon, because we need, and Finbar Cronin from Cork, we need radical change now. I mean, when you think of Kerry University, Hospital, and then there's an embargo by the Irish government to stop 50 more nurses from being recruited. The nurses here in Kerry University Hospital are doing tremendous work, and we're not looking after them. You know, I myself have first-hand experience in E&E, bringing my own daughter when I went into hospital there. And I had to pay the €100 for my own daughter. And there was all these foreign nationals, and they're screaming and shouting, where were the doctors, where were the nurses? And in my opinion, regarding the staff behind reception, like how come they weren't being served, and they had to pay no €100, but they got seen to before me and my daughter. So like the whole thing, you know, the whole thing stinks. Look at what our former MEPs, in my opinion, those clowns we sent to Europe, Sean Kelly, Deirdre Clue, Billy Kelleher, you know, Maria Walsh, we didn't vote them into Europe to sell our soul and to sell our country. Look, and our culture for their own political gain and wealth. You know, in my opinion, all these people were bought off. But look, lads, I'm very confident now with the opinion polls today that, and I don't believe in opinion polls, but I think now the Sunday Independent are beginning to realise that people now want change, and independents are now topping the poll today for the local elections and the European elections. So look, guys, I'm pleading with you. We don't want these asylum undocumented seekers coming into our town in the middle of the night. We need to be very vigilant. This is just only the start of it. Look, this iconic building behind me had a huge role to play in the Civil War in Ireland. The Civil War in Ireland, cannot happen again. And all I'm hearing on the doorsteps now with people is immigration, there'll be civil war if the government doesn't put out. And, in my opinion, those were barbaric times in Irish history. And in my opinion, should never be allowed to happen again. Something needs to change. And I feel, in my opinion, next Friday, this government are going to get such an eye-opener with the way people are going to vote, because I don't care about opinion polls. I care about my constituents, and I've met thousands of them on the doorstep, and none of them are happy. Migration is the biggest issue on the doorstep. Housing, we're not housing. We have houses here to build for our own people of Tralee and Kerry and Castleisland. We've all these monies for foreigners, but we've no money for the Irish. I was visiting a house there the other day, and the lady's daughter had to pay 5,000 euros for her braces because they were 100 euros over the threshold. And there they were, a Ukrainian sitting next to them, and they were getting their braces for nothing. Doesn't that up, guys? We are being exterminated. The Irish people, in my opinion, are being exterminated, and we are being replaced by, in my opinion, scum of the earth, criminals, unvetted, who, in my opinion, are coming in here, and they're going to be, like, you think about it, there's approximately 17,500 Gardaí in this country. There's 7,500 Army Defence Forces here in this country. And we're allowing 30,000 of these a year now to come in. The Gardaí, and we wouldn't be able to control these guys. So look, we need to wake up, and we need to start protecting our own people. Look, I'm Michelle Keane and Keane in my county, and I'm asking you, the great people of Kerry and Ireland, to come out